worker.
My name's Taylor Austin Little and I'm the Independent Sexual and Domestic Violence Advisor for Basis Yorkshire.
My name's Emily Turner. I am the Outreach and Support Worker at Basis.
My name is Anne Wilson. I'm a Business Development and Marketing Manager here at Basis.
My name's Moya Wolfen. I'm the Operations Manager here at Basis.
So I am Carwen. I am a young person's outreach worker here at Basis.
Hi, I'm Gemma Charette and I'm the Chief Exec for Basis Yorkshire.
I'm Rosie Campbell. My role is leading on the net reach work and reaching out to people working in online sex work markets in Leeds.
I'm Kate Brown and I'm Chair of Trustees for Basis Yorkshire.
A fun fact, I've travelled to 17 different countries and I've lived in 3 different countries.
Fun fact.
I have seen Bruce Springsteen between 30 and 40 times in my life.
One fun fact about me is I absolutely love the autumn. I'm a big forager. I like foraging for mushrooms and berries.
I like to do half marathons, sort of, and the next one I'm doing is only in a couple of weeks. Eek!
That I proposed to my boyfriend, now fiance, on leap year this year.
I like riding motorbikes and bicycles and anything with 2 wheels generally.
Fantastic. I was born on a very, very small island that you could drive around in probably a day.
I'm not sure how fun this fact is, but I have been a trustee with Basis for 10 years, so I'm one of the longest standing members of the team.
And what do you think is the biggest improvement from the old office?
Wow. I mean, it's amazing what the project achieved in the old office, you know, with its outreach model. A lot was achieved over the years.
Everyone will probably say this, but it has to be the space.
The space.
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 For the start off, my office is not acid lime green.
Oh, where to start? Windows that open.
The biggest thing is that we can have a better space for service users. We want this to be a space where service users can come for all kinds of support.
I was the CEO of Basis, so it's very exciting to see Basis in the new building because I've really seen that change from the old to the new.
And this building's fantastic because it does match the way that we're growing and developing as an organisation and provides so many more opportunities for that growth and development to take shape.
It's so nice to walk in and just see all this space, and you know, there's room for things, you know, and room for activities and things like that. So I think it's just got to be the sheer space. Be able to utilise this space as a safe place for women to come, to have some rest and relaxation, to have something to eat, to join in activities and to get practical and emotional support.
Have lots of different small spaces for different things to be happening. So some people can be in the kitchen making something to eat, other people can be on the computer looking up their benefits forms or applying for housing and things like that. And then we've got another sort of one-to-one quiet space, and people can access some kind of counselling or just talking therapy, one-to-ones. So there's all these different spaces, clinic rooms, well, so people can come in there and have a test done or see a doctor or have a drugs appointment, and everything can be done based just here, open to everybody, really flexible, and a really warm space where people feel really comfortable and a chance to get away from life's difficulties for a few minutes, for a few hours.
And the fact that both teams, the adult team and the young person's team, can kind of thrive and expand and develop because we have the space to do so.
It's a great space for the lionesses. So when we meet every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, previously we've been in like a cramped little room, very hot, very sweaty, whereas now we have just so much more space, we can move around a bit and get loads more done.
I'm hoping that the whole centre is going to become like a really vibrant hub. Activity and open service users are going to come down and have a coffee, pick up some clothes, get some advice, get some condoms, you know, and activities as well, maybe, you know, get them doing a bit of art or have, you know, somebody come in to do the nails, things like that. I just think it'll be a much more enjoyable experience for them to come here than it was at our old office.
And feel welcome. That's really what we want to do, is we want to welcome women into our environment, and not having to rush around for parking makes a huge difference in terms of the support we can give them, and the fact that we're not then rushing off because we're going to get a car parking. So the fact it's our building, and by ours we mean everybody's, the staffs and the women that come, and the young people, and the parking. It's been great.
Apart from anything else, we're really visible here. We're not hidden away. We don't want women and girls to be hidden away. We're an organisation that's about tackling stigma and discrimination, and we don't want women and girls to be invisible. We want them to be heard and to be recognised for their assets and the things that they can do in the world, and this building represents that.
I think in a major city like Leeds, it's really important that young people who have been sexually exploited, people who work in the sex industry have space in the city, and quality space.
And now we can all do that. We can host functions here, and we can really make ourselves more open to the city of Leeds and beyond, really, which is lovely.
And what do you think is the biggest improvement in the new office for your role specifically?
I'm nearer the team, and I'm nearer the women and girls that we work with. So
I can have more interesting and useful conversations with people because they're not dashing out the door so much.
My hopes are, because I do the sexual health work with women, that we can get an all singing, all dancing clinic room, so women can come down and have full screenings and testing done here at this new office.
Particularly in the young persons team, we want to expand on a net reach, so we don't really bring young people together other than lionesses, so we want to develop some net reach times and bring the lionesses involved in that.
I'd potentially like to start doing some groups around domestic violence, so again we've got a really good space for sort of peer support groups around DV.
We can offer more services, and we can host more partnership meetings. We can host training. For my role specifically, I coordinate the training that we deliver. So we'll be able to do that in-house, so which means we save money and generate more income for the charity.
What do you think is special about Basis Yorkshire?
I think Basis Yorkshire is an amazing organisation. I feel really privileged to have worked here for over 7 years.
Loads. The fact that we're a confidential and voluntary service, and that young people and women actually want to access us, that they're not forced to do so.
what I also think special about Basis Yorkshire are the staff. They are so dedicated, committed, passionate. We've got an amazing board of trustees who are really supportive of the work we do, and we've got some really amazing funders and supporters as well who help us do what we need to do and want to do with women, girls and young people.
And it's really the sort of commitment to person-centred support and rights-based work that's really important and is really stands out with Basis.
And obviously, on a topic like sex work or child sexual exploitation, a lot of people don't want to talk about it, don't want to acknowledge it, and actually that is our whole reason for being. We live and breathe this work.
Basis Yorkshire is great because we work with all people who are sex working, whether that's independent escorts, women that work in saunas, the women that work on the street, migrant women. We work with women who have stopped sex working, women that are in prison and are coming out of prison. So wherever anybody's at, we can work with them.
I think there's a real dedication with the staff team to support women with where they're at now and try and get them to a place of their choosing.
Just the environment and the team that we work with, everyone that we work with is really, really passionate about the role, a bunch of really strong women, which I like being a part of.
The team spirit is amazing. All the staff are really supportive of each other and of the work.
Also seeks to influence wider social change and tries to address some of the deeper issues that we're facing as a project, but also in society, challenging stigma and kind of safety and rights for sex workers.
And we don't want to be hidden away, and we don't want women and girls to feel like they need to hide away either. And so I think this is a really exciting time for BASIS, really exciting time. And there are challenges, as there are for every charity, but actually this is just such a brilliant space to be able to work better with women and girls.